Hello and welcome to the Limelight, the show that shines light on innovative brands and the leaders that are driving the change in their various fields. In today's episode, we celebrate excellence and innovation in the fields of real estate, insurance, and renewable energy resources. Today, we feature extraordinary guests from leading organizations who are sharing with us what success looks like in this rapidly evolving world. So whether you are an aspiring entrepreneur or already established businessman, this is the right place for you to uncover the secrets of business. Let's watch the first segment, Provident Housing. Let's hear it from Mr. Malana Saslu, CEO at Provident Housing, who will share insights and his vision for the future.
Purvakara is a leading real estate company in existence for the last 49 years. And delivered many number of houses across 9 cities in India. And as part of the larger vision of the company, that we decided to open another brand called Provident in 2008, only to develop large communities and around the larger cities and a little bit of outskirts of larger cities. And so far we've delivered more than 15,000 houses and another 12 million square feet under construction at any given point of time, another 7-8 million square feet under approvals and deal closures and so on and so forth. So Provident is also operating in 9 cities, and we are one of the largest developers.
Can you tell us a little bit about your brand and your journey as the CEO?
When this position came up roughly 3 years back, and I had a very clear vision towards how this company can be scaled up. And most important thing, the clarity for me is the customer centricity. There are many number of developers in the country, and wherever you choose a geography, there will always be competition. How do you be differentiated from all other developers? And also how you will provide more value to the customer in any category that you are working in. So with the clarity, and also the clarity attached to that is, it is not enough if you're just developing something and at a smaller scale. It has to be at scale. So we have a larger vision to be probably one of the largest developers in the country, and that is where we are moving towards, and it's all happening.
Mr. Malana, what are the core values that drive the brand?
As I said, that it is the customer centricity. Very, very important for us to emotionally connect with the customer. First of all, we understand that we are making significant difference to people's lives. If you're buying a computer, it is only satisfying one part of your life. If you're buying a car, if you're going taking a vacation, it's one part of your life. Whereas the housing is, your housing is part of you, and it's an extension of you. It is something that gives identity to you, and it defines who you are. When we are in a business such as this, and it's really about the trust that we generate with people, is the most important thing. Probably housing is the only product in the world wherein the customer would have paid 80 to 90% of the money even before he gets to see the product, touch the product and feel the product.
Can you tell us about the future plans of the brand that you have?
See, we are lucky wherever we are operating, and Provident has already made the name for ourselves as somebody who's going to be providing that greater value compared to the competitions. We've always told them that there is no need for selling. The product itself has to talk for itself. Product is the hero. It is not the salesperson is the hero, or the CEO is the hero, or the designer is the hero, or the constructor is the hero. It is the product is the hero. If you look at, we would have a wall called sustainability wall. In that sustainability wall, we would have said that so much of water, how we save water, what is the engineering behind that? How we save electricity, what's the engineering behind that? At the same time, we have construction museums, and when you go there, how the tile is laid, how a bathroom tile is laid, and how the waterproofing layer below the tile is laid, and how the piping is actually organized in a manner in which people should be confident of saying, yeah, they've given all this information to us, And that means somebody has thought through that. Because before the product is done, it is only the thinking behind that we need to communicate. And that's what we do very well, I think.
So, what steps are taken to establish a connection with your target market?
How do you provide the greatest value to the customer is that we need to have the vision for a piece of land that we get. When 5 years back, this was considered to be little outskirts of Bangalore, right, 5 years back. So then what we did was we launched around 540 units in the first phase. It's all sold, and now I think in a couple of months, the handing over will start. Provident Botanico, the project which is now the second phase, or the new project that we have launched attached to the first phase. This project, by then the city had already progressed and the city has grown, and 5.5 kilometers, 6 kilometers from here we have a metro station. But even within the city, many number of times that you may not find a metro in 6 kilometers. 6 kilometers from here the metro is there. So, and also this land had large rock sheets, that is outcrop of rocks. We said we're not going to break them and we're going to use them into parks. So today I think we were only using some 18-20% of the space to build the towers, and rest everything else is left for the purpose of recreation and open air and ventilation and parks and playing zones and so on and so forth. So that is how that the customer centricity is not just spoken, and it is practiced.
If you can kindly highlight milestones of the brand in the last 5 years.
COVID was the game changer. We were all pushed back, and that was the time we sat back and discussed and decided. And that is when a lot of transformation and thinking that came into us. So, and also this has resulted in more partnerships, and people are recognizing that this company has transformed itself into another level, and we are looking at the businesses coming to us, the landlords coming to us, and as you all know that it's already announced in the newspapers. We closed a deal with HDFC for a funding of 1,100 crore rupees. What we have to do at the basic fundamentals of the business, and I think that's giving us great results. And we're launching the project in Chennai in the next 2-3 days because we're just waiting for a RERA approval, and we've completed 2,000 units in Hyderabad. We are closing another deal in Cochin soon, hopefully, and also that we've got Pune and Mumbai and in Goa, because we're going to be delivering 2,000 units. Goa is a happening place. Keeping the fundamentals of the offering of the product and the value proposition and the respect for the faith that the people have in us, keeping that in mind that we want to scale it up.
How has the brand extended its presence on digital space?
See, the only reality in life is change. The technology is changing at a breakneck speed. Whether we are real estate developer, whether we are Provident or whoever it is, and unless that we embrace technology, we can't be in the business. That is the future. We didn't think that cars can be sold in online. Today cars are being sold online, right? And we thought that the houses could be sold online, and which we successfully did during COVID, and it is now continuously that is happening. And we will continue to do whatever the exciting things that comes in, and we will accommodate that, adopt that. In space, and it is 1,480 square feet saleable area with roughly close to around 1,000 square feet of RERA carpet area, and very well defined living space, and living space which has got almost like 13 or 14 feet from the television where people can sit and watch and look at the things. And we have selected some of the sofa and other things just to show that how this can be organized. And then here we have the dining area, very well defined 6-seaters. Then after that, I think we can move to the kitchen, and you see the kitchen is a very, very spacious kitchen. What you're seeing here is a common bathroom. Everything is organized so well with enough light and ventilation and fresh air coming in. This is the children's bedroom and children's bedroom or guest bedroom, whatever that you want to use this as. A nice space for the wardrobe. Here is the wardrobe for the guest bedroom, and the bed and the similar type of the bathroom. Very, very, very high quality. So now let's get into the master bedroom and explore how it has been laid out. As soon as you come in here, with this much of circulation space, and as you come here, it's spacious and bright bathroom, and a lot of tiling and other things have been done to see that there's more brightness in this place. So apart from that, and so the bedroom itself is quite large and well tucked in wardrobe, and then we have a nice balcony here, and we can go to the balcony and people can relax the balcony. Just good enough for people to enjoy. It is not an expansive balcony, because expansive balcony, the space is utilized inside so that there is more value for the customer.
Next brand in this episode is GIC Re, India's biggest reinsurance company. Welcome, Mr. Narayanan. Can you share a brief introduction about GIC Re's journey and vision and mission, and how do they align with the company's brand identity?
GIC is a reinsurance company, and typically that means we work with insurance companies and we do not really transact with the normal general public in the market. We've been a reinsurance company now since 2001, even though as a company we've already put in more than 50 years in this industry. We also write business from over 140 countries overall. So our vision is to be a leading reinsurance and risk management company. The first is to have a long-term relationship with our customers. We advise them about how they should be changing their business to ensure that it becomes profitable. So it's a long-term relationship that we have with customers and markets. Second is to, of course, ensure that we use technology in a big way, manage our risk exposures and manage our profitability, because we are in the business of taking risk.
Could you please explain the different classes of business? Also, how does GIC Re plan to adapt its accounting practices and Project Parivartan and its key objectives?
So we basically write all the classes of business in the reinsurance field. First would be the transport class, if I may say, which includes marine insurance, aviation insurance and motor insurance, the own damage part. Then second would be the catastrophic business or the climate change business, which includes property, engineering and agriculture. These typically have climate change as a major risk in their business, in their books. We also have the liability business, which includes all kind of liabilities, including cyber, including surety bonds, including motor third party. All these are long tail businesses, and these are normally one type of business. And finally, we also do a lot of life and health business, which includes life insurance as well as health insurance, which is growing in a big way. So these are the major categories of business that we write. GIC is one of the companies that has been shortlisted by the regulator IRDAI for adapting IFRS into our accounting practices. Project Parivartan, I believe, is a game changer because like I said, we have implemented digital innovation into our HR practices so that we can create leaders for tomorrow.
Could you provide insights in the core business software transformation, also regulatory compliance with the implementation of IFRS and risk management software solutions?
Apart from our core applications, we are also using SAP for all our functions like HR and investment and other features, and that would make it completely all our processes to be software driven. We will also be in a position to use artificial intelligence to take out all the needs, information needs that we have. So GIC has been identified as one of the earliest adapters of IFRS technology in the insurance industry in India, and the regulator has told us that we should be ready with IFRS implementation by 1st of April 2025.
Can you also highlight some key CSR projects and regarding your collaboration with Village Social Transformation Foundation?
We essentially focus on areas of education, healthcare, community development, sustainable environment, as well as ensuring that we empower women in our country. We have actually adopted 101 villages from about 5 districts across Maharashtra, where we are also taking up the entire gamut of activities in these villages, be it education, be it water conservation, soil conservation, ensuring that people have some livelihood, ensuring that every healthcare feature is available in the village, and we are very happy in tying up with the government of Maharashtra, and we believe we will be able to do a lot of good things for the people of Maharashtra.
We would love to hear from a few employees what makes working at GIC Re unique in terms of growth prospects and work culture.
GIC gives me that opportunity to be a part of this transformative process and to be at the top of things when the transformation is happening. And the managers give you the freedom to work and in recognition with your hard work, people who work hard are nominated to trainings and conferences so that they can even perform better and efficiently.
How does GIC Re support career development and what opportunities exist for employees to advance in their careers?
मैं एक लिटरेचर स्टूडेंट हूँ। मैं यहाँ पे हर टाइप की अपॉर्चुनिटीज़ को प्राप्त कर रही हूँ। हमारे जो सीनियर्स हैं वो सभी एम्प्लॉइज से फीडबैक लेते हैं और पॉजिटिव गाइडेंस भी देते हैं।
Mr. Narayanan, what inspired GIC Re's support for Tata Memorial Centre's Medical Gastroenterology Unit and what its impact has been?
We are very happy to say that the tie-up that we have with Tata Medical Center enables them to provide diagnostic and treatment services to underprivileged citizens of this country. We provide a solution by which people will be able to make use of this solution without having any reason to worry about financial constraints.
Mr. Narayanan, can you share details about the solar installations in collaboration with PDEU and its significant impact on the communities?
So we have tied up with the Pandit Deen Dayal Energy University to provide solar setup to Nair Hospital by using this green energy.
Furthermore, what is the scope of GIC Re's partnership with CII towards the Clean Kochi project and how this will improve waste management in this area?
The Clean Kochi project is a collaborative effort between GIC, CII and the local municipal bodies, and it aims to leverage on the collective expertise of GIC and CII in this area and also act as a good example for other districts to take up going forward.
And now we have SunGrow India, leader in renewable energy solutions. Mr. Sunil, can you please share some key highlights and milestones of SunGrow India?
First day when we started in India market, it was a challenging days because nobody was recognizing the SunGrow, like what SunGrow do, what kind of product SunGrow was selling. So during the initial days, it was a very challenging environment for us, and gradually over a period of time, the kind of solutions SunGrow bring to Indian market, to the renewable industry, it attracted a lot of customers, and that is the reason gradually over a period of time we have been able to grab a very good market share. And we are very happy that we have been covering the complete product range for Indian renewable industry that starts from residential to C&I, commercial industrial market, as well as the utility scale. And we are happy that every year we are launching new products for this Indian market. And this year we are going to have the launch of micro inverter, which is residential market is actually booming.
Wow.
We have seen that this market was initially towards the 1000 volt of systems, and gradually it shifted to 1500 volt of system, which has optimized a lot of BOS cost for the developers, and where we have been contributing regularly by launching new products which can help all the developers to bring this energy cost down. This has been happening continuously in this Indian market, and we are very happy and proud to say that SunGrow has been leading player in this industry.
What have been the biggest challenges SunGrow has faced in India, and what opportunities do you see in the future?
We see that this renewable industry is continuously growing, and the market which was somewhere doing in a single digits, maybe 2 or 3 gigawatt every year, then it reached to 7 gigawatt, and today you can see that it has touched almost 30 gigawatt in a year. And we know the mission which is coming, that by 2030 this 300 gigawatt has to happen. So all the developer and all Indian companies are working towards it, and also that net zero contribution what everyone is talking about these days. So we are also in that journey, and we are very happy and will be very proud to contribute as much as we can to this Indian renewable industry in the coming years.
If you can highlight what have been the most significant operational achievements for SunGrow in India for the past 10 years.
SunGrow management in India, particularly in operations, have several unique aspects for us in India when compared to other regions. Startingly, I would say focus on local manufacturing, manufacturing initiatives which our headquarters has allowed us and has supported us in making local management decisions. So that is one of the very key aspects when you are driving the business in India.
What are some of the key technological achievements SunGrow has introduced in India?
SunGrow is the first company to launch 1500 volts inverters in utility scale projects, so which is of 3.1 to 5, and then we introduced a significant innovation with the 1+X modular central inverters, and with the largest string inverter as well, 320 kilowatt. SunGrow has also focused on integrating energy storage systems, which also requires in stabilizing the grid and ensuring the reliable power supply, which is crucial for India's growing renewable energy infrastructure.
How does SunGrow's R&D in India contribute to the global innovation landscape of the company?
SunGrow's R&D efforts in India significantly bolster the company's global innovation landscape by tapping into the country's vast talent pool and conducive business environment. India's robust engineering capabilities and focus on renewable energy align perfectly with SunGrow's objectives in developing cutting-edge solar and energy storage solutions.
How does SunGrow Service Division contribute to maintaining the company's leadership position in renewable energy sector?
SunGrow Service Division plays a critical role in maintaining the leadership position. We ensure that our clients' renewable energy system operates with high efficiency and reliability, minimizing downtime and optimizing the performance. Our global network of service experts is highly trained and equipped with advanced tools to provide real-time support, whether through remote monitoring or on-site intervention. These responses highlight SunGrow commitment towards service excellence, technology adoption and sustainable growth.
Can you describe the work culture at SunGrow and what makes it unique?
Being in sales, we are trying to reach each and every customers in India, irrespective of their capacities, and we are trying to provide them best of our services, best of our technical support with the best of products which we are having in hand.
How does SunGrow India ensure that similar experiences are given to the Indian market as well?
As you clearly mentioned, then SunGrow is a global brand. It is not only a global brand, it is the number one, or you can say the leading global brand in PV inverters and other segments in clean energy solutions.
How has your experience been working with SunGrow over the past decade?
But SunGrow is the only company that has completed more than 10 years in the Indian market and has also installed and commissioned more than 25 gigawatt in India. Definitely these products are going to come to India with the development in the EV market, with the development in the energy storage market.
We are SunGrow. We provide clean power for all.
Thank you everyone for joining us on this inspiring episode of The Limelight. We'll be back with another exciting episode of The Limelight with industry leaders sharing the valuable insights that you truly need.